Everyone, this is Focus from the Focus for Love, and I am talking about today the Kama Sutra of getting your man to communicate. Yes, ladies, it is absolutely a skill. You're not necessarily born with it. It's tapping into your femininity and all five senses of your man. So stay tuned. You're going to want to hear five senses. And also, I have a special gift for you at the end. Let's get started. Go ahead and hit that bell, hit the notification bell, like and share. Share this with your girlfriend who's always fussing about he won't talk to me, he won't open up. And she is going to love you, okay? The Kama Sutra of getting your man to communicate. So, first, when you're trying to get your man to communicate, especially with these days that we have off and we're all now, being together with the coronas going on, this is a great opportunity to really tap into each other's soul, to get to know each other on a deeper, intimate level. Than many of us, we work a lot. So to be able to slow down and speed up and have this time together, oh my goodness, you can create another soul tie and take your relationship to another level. So first, what you want to do is you want to have a seductive aroma. Right, so if you're thinking, one of my girlfriends called and she was like, Focus, or we gonna talk now that he's home. I was like, well, honey, you gotta slow down and speed up. We can't just like pounce on him when we go to talk to a man, especially if you're not used to having a lot of communication. So we want to slow walk it. You want to get the skill and the practice, and then you want to make sure you create a space for him that he feels safe. And one of the ways to do that is to give him a sweet aroma that he likes. Now, how do you know he liked the aroma? He's told you. He's told you it smells good. Also, he's taking a deep whiff of you. If he's taking a deep whiff right around in this area, you know he liked that scent, right? So for me, when a gentleman goes, well, what's that? What is that you have on? Whatever his name is, that's what I say. I say, oh, it is Archie Killer. It's Archie Slayer, right? Is what I say. It's Charles Debonair, right? It's what I say. I just put his name and I never tell him what the scent is. But I make it his own and it makes him feel so good that it's like special just for him, right? So he really likes that tantalizing play that we do there. So when it's time to talk to your man, you want to enroll him. So you put a little dab behind your ear and they love vanilla. Who don't love a little vanilla pudding? A little vanilla, when you smell it in your oatmeal. So it's a very mild scent, but yet pungent enough to get your attention. And who doesn't like their taste buds tantalized? So for some people, it makes their mouth water. So it's a great way to get his attention. Also, grapefruit. Grapefruit has been a study known that men love grapefruit. The scent of it just gives off this aroma that they really enjoy. So you find the scent for your man, but that just lets him know, something's happening here, right? You got his attention. So having that sweet aroma, and you want to make sure it complements your body odor because everyone, the endorphins that's already pumping out. But vanilla and grapefruit, they're just like universal to me. So whatever your endorphins are pulling out, it's just going to complement and just kind of mix right in. You also want to make sure your breath is fresh. Now, because you can't be having a close-up conversation and you got onion and garlic or just stank, right? We want to make sure it's fresh. So you brush your teeth a little swish swish for a mouthwash, and there you go, right? Now, also, of course, men are visual. What was the thing that made him walk across the room and say hi to you, right? Is he a boob man? Is he a breast man? Is he a thigh? Is he a leg? Is he a toe? So whatever you know that is the body part he loves the most about you, you want to make sure you absolutely accentuate that, right? So whatever you have on, you want to wear your little daisy tubes, cut off shorts, a little shoulder action if he like that, an open neck. So I got my little negligee on for you guys to give you an example of what it looks like. Now, also, I'm going to back up for a second. You absolutely want to take a lovely shower or bubble bath. This puts you in a sensual space where you're relaxed. Your energy has been brought down so you don't find yourself all tense about whatever the conversation, right? So, because if you want to talk to him about his mama keep popping up and showing up, right, you want to bring your energy down so you're not antagonizing or coming at him, but it's actually an opening of a conversation so that y'all can actually talk about the pros, the cons, the boundaries that needs to happen, right? So visually, you want to look tantalizing, right? You want to make sure that he's seeing the part of your body that he really enjoys, right? Is definitely what you want to do. Now, how do you want to sit when you go to talk to your man? You definitely don't want to sit adjacent to him. If you want to, if you're sitting across from him, it's like you're playing checkers, you're playing chess. There's some kind of competition, right? So we don't want to put that aura off in any way. So you want to sit right next to him and let your supple body lean against him. Now, if he a breast man, let that arm go on the back of his neck and lean that breast right there against the pecs of his chest. He's gonna feel that. He's gonna get excited. His anxiety and stress is gonna come down a little bit. You know, he's gonna feel your presence, your supple presence as his female. So that's the gift you give him. If he is a booty man, right? Want to put that leg over top of his leg as he's sitting, with your butt cheek kind of lifted just ever so slightly on him, so he can feel that, he can feel all of that, and then you can place his hand around you with his other hand on your other side of your butt cheek, right? So you got his attention. He is recognizing why he's with you, what made him love you, like you, find you, seek you out, pursue you, right? So it reminds him of who you are to him. So it's a great way to really position your body. One, that we're going to have this conversation because now you're all intertwined. So the likelihood of him jumping up and being upset, he don't want to break that bond and the possibility of a happy ending. So he's going to sit through the time frame it takes to talk. Now, let's talk about it. Now you want to let him know when you go to sit down, like, honey, you have a few minutes. I only need about 15 minutes of your time unless you want to talk, and I want to run something by you. Right? Very sensual, very relaxed. Now, when you say this, if your lips happen to touch the lobes of his ears, I'm just saying, you may get an absolute yes. Now, listen, you want to be open. Now, that's a question. Ladies, when you ask a question, the person has an option for yes or no. You can't call it a question that if they go against what you actually want, now you're having a tantrum, you're flipping out. There's a penalty. That's not a question. That's called manipulation with a question mark at the end. Okay, so let's get that clear. So it's okay if you say not now. I had a stressful day. It's a lot on my mind. Can we talk about it later? Absolutely. You want me to come back after dinner or tomorrow morning, while we eat breakfast? Give him a few options so he can pick from, right? And whatever option he pick is fine, as long as it coincide with your schedule as well. And then you agree to it, and you, okay, babe, I'm gonna let you go ahead and relax. And you get up and you take that sensual outfit off and you put it back in the closet for that moment. And you go ahead and put on your regular, everyday relax, I'm going to chill kind of an outfit, right? Because that outfit is specifically for when we talk. One, I want to accentuate what is it that he loves and likes about me. So you just put that back. You got to let it go, ladies. Everything don't need to be talked about immediately. So it's okay if he goes not now, especially since we're asking that question. And that's part of creating safety, that he can trust you, that in this communication is not built just for conflict, but actually he gets to be heard and he actually has a voice in the process. So if he says not now, then it's simply not now. And that's the acceptance that you need to have. That's all a part of creating that safe place. Now, also what we want to do is, yes, his voice, your voice. You see how I'm speaking right now? Normally I'm lit, I'm loud, I'm excited, I'm talking like a mile a minute. Quite sure I'm still talking fast. But my voice is much softer and it's more seductive. And I'm purposely doing that because I want you to get, you see I keep clutching my pearls, your feminine space. Because I took a nice long shower, I rinsed my hair, so my curls is popping. I got a little dab of my vanilla right here. Got my lingerie on. So I am tapped into my femininity. So you want to do that first for yourself. Because whatever the subject matter is, coming through your femininity is way more powerful than your masculine energy. So many women in corporate America, we are in different levels in corporate America these days, but the men don't want that at home, honey. You might be a well-known manager at your job. He don't need a manager at home. Bring that femininity and you can have a conversation where he feels safe and open that he can share with you. Okay, so that's important to have that voice nice in tone and you never go louder than your man. I had a girl the other day, we were talking, me and my girl, she was like, we got in an argument, we were shouting. I said, honey, you can stop right there. You wrong, you out of place. She was like, focus, you ain't even really hear the topic. I don't need to hear the topic. You don't match masculine energy with masculine energy. You lost right there. I said, how did it go? Well, we was arguing and it ain't go nowhere. He ain't listening to me. No, he not. Because you're not one of his boys where he can be yelling back and forth and he doesn't want to yell. Makes him feel bad. Makes him feel weak that you're yelling. And it's just not going to end well. So you want to bring it on down. If he starts yelling, you sit there and you count to 100. Let them get it out. Now, we all know any type of training of de escalation is you let the person go on and on and on, let them shout and curse, say whatever they need to say until they're done and exasperated. And that's when they can actually hear and maybe take a direction. So, if you ever had any training in de escalation, my sister, my manager, my highly elite corporate woman, my businesswoman. That's how you use it, even within your man, with your man in a relationship that you have. That's the same tactic. You don't get to try to match his anger because you wouldn't do that to a client. You wouldn't do that to a business partner, and he is your partner. He's the ultimate partner, the ultimate institute. Right, so you want to make sure you honor him too, and that don't mean you need to accept cursing and loud talking, that you want to use your skills to work for you, even in your intimate relationships. Okay. So let's see. It says ask. Is a good time. Oh, right. We already asked him. Is this a good time? Then we already changed our clothes if he said it wasn't. Right. Because and then listen, it's not manipulation that you taking away that outfit, but what you are making it known is like, well, it's not the time right now. So this space is for our communication. So I'm gonna put that away on for our communication time, and I'm transitioning back to my dishwashing or taking care of the kids because I'm transitioning. So it's a great way to kind of set a stage of how you maneuver from stages to stages in the household, because there are going to be times where you need to be running some things, right? And but also it allows you to get in a moment, get in a space, and tap into your femininity. So it's a great way for you personally to make sure that you're transitioning in a space when you can actually be heard, right? So let's see, what else do we say? Now, oh yeah, this was a juicy one. I'm gonna go ahead and put this down, but this was a juicy one, and that is if he does say he's stressed out and he got too much on his mind, then that might be a wonderful time where you start massaging him and say, well, you know, honey, we don't have to talk. If you want me to just sit right here, I'll sit right here with you. Would you like me to massage you? You know, and you massage his hands. You'll learn your man. You'll feel. You'll see the toes curling, based off of the body part that you touch it, right? So you'll know if it's the nape of his neck, if it's his earlobes. You just want to study that and to soothe him. I promise you he'll be more open to talk on that later time that y'all had already scheduled, now that you saw his need and you met his need and took care of him. This is Focus from the Focus of Love, and we're talking about the Kamasutra of getting your man to talk, to communicate with you. So it is absolutely a skill. Most of us are not born with that ability to just flourish in conversation when there's conflict or decisions that need to be made or something you need to bring to your partner. So it's absolutely a skill that we must acquire to figure out the dance with our significant other, because it can be so different just with partner to partner. And we definitely don't want to compare ourselves to other people because we only see the image they allow us to see, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. We don't really know what happens when the doors are closed. So what you want to do is be a creator of your own joy, be a creator of your own happiness, be a creator of your Kama Sutra, of the way your man communicates with you and how open he can be. This is Focus from the Focus of Love. You can comment down below. Tell me which one was most tantalizing to you, or a skill you already have. You're like, Focus, I got this one. But this one was a good one. It really added value. I want to definitely hear. Also, you can go to thefocusoflove.com and you purchase my book, What is the Focus of Love? And in I think it's chapter 7, we talk about having scrumptious intimacy, right? So you can pick that book up. And that book, it's only $10, and it's like $3 and some change for shipping and taxes. And it comes with a 30-minute coaching from me, which is a value of $157. So you get a 30-minute coaching. Most of our sessions are 45 minutes, but you get a complimentary 30-minute coaching, and we can take that area of your life and like really build it up and get you a great juicy place to stand in, or whatever area that man is to you. So I'm here to serve you guys. I am so mellow. I'm going to sit back here and I got some water, and I'm going to sip on my little water. I'm going to read. I got my candles, and I'm just going to relax. I just feel so calm and at peace right now. So I'm going to enjoy this moment I created for y'all, and I'm going to end it with a happy ending for me. Okay? This is Focus on the Focus of Love. Until next time. Bye-bye.